But wait a minute, you started your own company too at one point, right?
This was later. Nullity.
Nullity.
Yeah, this was later.
That was later?
Yeah, this was probably about 6 years ago. I started that 6-7 years ago.
6-7 years ago. But then in the last couple, you stopped it in the last couple of years?
Yeah, I put it on hold in 2018.
Okay.
Yeah, because I was about to move to Canada.
Whoa. Which part? Regina? Saskatoon?
No, up in BC. Like,
okay.
Oh, sick.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
I was kind of like, I need a change.
Yeah.
And I wanted like a lot of land, and I wanted to like build my own park and do things.
Amazing.
I was like going through this, and I was about to buy 160 acres with a house on it from this dude. And when everything was getting finalized, he's like, "Well," I was like, "Well, let me sell my house and I'll give you the money." And he's like, "Well, I'm not gonna wait for you. It's about to snow, and I don't want to move in the snow." And I'm like, "Are you serious?"
Whoa.
So I just said, "Screw it," sold my house. And I did a van thing for a year.
A year.
Whoa.
For
right.
a year.
And now, was this local or did you drive?
Oh, I drove everywhere. I was
Across
all the way-
country?
Yeah.
Amazing.
I drove
Were you
all,
by yourself?
Yeah.
What
And
the
I
hell
was-
were you doing out there?
Whatever I wanted.
That's tight.
What was funny is I met up with so many different people and did different things. Like the first night I was out in my van, I bought it in Arkansas. And I went to Missouri an hour away, and I spent the night at Preston's house.
Okay.
Preston and I went and got wasted, hung out, I'm like, all right, I'm going to get on the road. The next place I went to was Matt Hoffman's house.
Wow.
And I stayed at his house for a couple days. We skated.
Oh, amazing.
We went skydiving.
Oh, shit.
And just hung out.
Jesus.
And then Hoffman sent me on the road, and he goes, all right, you're going to go through Oklahoma. Go to Danny Boy's house from House of Pain.
Oh, yeah.
He owns the house that they filmed The Outsiders in. He bought the house that they actually filmed The Outsiders in Oklahoma.
Oh, wow.
And he goes, stop by. It's like a little museum or whatever. I'm like, all right. So I was on my way. It was a Saturday. I show up. I drive up. S.C. Henton, the lady who wrote the book, is there. Ponyboy is there. They're doing handprints in the concrete. The mayor's cutting a ribbon. And I just drove up like, oh, yeah, I'm just stopping by. And they were like tripping out. They're like, what's going on? I'm like, hey. And ever since then, Ponyboy's been in contact with me. We've messaged each other all the time.
That's amazing.
Wow.
Yeah.
Talk
How
about
do
timing.
He
Yeah.
pulls up in a ribbon cutting
Yeah.
fucking
I'm like, hey, I'm here, guys. You need help?
in
Listen.
Oklahoma.
Yeah.
Random.
And so the area that this house was in was like the cuts. Like before Danny Boy bought it, it was like a heroin junkie house in the cuts.
Oh, wow.
He bought it and he was going to go remodel and people were doing drugs and he had to kick him out.
Oh my gosh.
And once he bought it, remodel it, and he had people come hand paint what the wallpaper looked like in the house from the movie.
Damn.
They put pictures up. They changed the name of the streets.
Oh, wow.
And everybody's property value went up.
Thank you, Danny Boy.
Yeah, thank you, buddy.
Wow.
Like,
Amazing.
that's like somebody going like into Skid Row and going, "Hey, everybody, this is so cool now. We're making it all nice and everybody's
Right.
getting." Yeah.
Oh, my God. That's cool, though.
That's
I mean, for the
super dope.
neighbors
Yeah,
as well. Like,
sure.
shit.
So
Yeah.
he knew the house that he was buying when he bought it.
Oh,
Yeah.
Right.
He went through this like sober thing and he watched The Outsiders a bunch and had a big feel on him. And he's like, I want to buy that house.
Amazing.
And he went and found it and bought it. And he was like, no, it wasn't for, I don't even think it was for sale or anything, but he just went and got it.
I'm wondering if that's why he moved to Oklahoma, was because of that house now.
No, he just bought it for a museum. I don't think he lives there.
Oh, he doesn't.
really.
Oh, it's just a museum.
It's a museum.
Wow.
It's
Okay, I thought he
it's
actually
it's like-
moved in.
No, it's like a thing for The Outsiders.
Gotcha.
That's awesome.
For
Yeah.
people to
That's
come
amazing.
see and all that.
It
Yeah.
impacted him so much that
It-
he was
yeah.
like, I'm going to go buy that house.
And
Right.
make it, and make it
didn't
awesome.
even
Make it a
know about
landmark,
the whole
yeah.
scenario behind it. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Bro.
Yep.
So when you bought this van, was it already outfitted to live in?
I sold my house and I lived in a hotel for like 2 months. And I'm like, okay, I can't do this anymore. I need to figure something out. And it was 2018 and the market was kind of weird. And I didn't want to like turn around, take the money and buy something real high. So I'm like, fuck it. Let's go on the road. Let's just skate, go to different places and go on the road. And that's what I did. And I asked my buddy, and he goes, dude, I got one of these vans right now, but I don't know how long it'll take for you to get one made. And so the guys I went to go get one made at, they were like, well, you'll get one in July. And this is like October.
Oh, wow.
And I'm like, fuck. They're like, but look at our used ones online. We built them, and people are just, they used them for a little bit, and they're selling them.
Oh, wow.
And I found one, and I offered a guy some money, and he goes, well, I had one guy offer me, but I don't know. I said, well, I'll fly. I was from LA, flying into Arkansas, and I said, I'll come see you Monday. I want to check out your van. And
You flew there.
Flew there. Dude took me to lunch. Took 3 hours checking the van out, and I bought it and drove off and went to Preston's house.
Went to Preston's house.
Wow.
But I noticed it was one of those vans that had everything. Toilet, shower, heater, bed, stove.
I mean, that's
fridge.
nice. Why?
Yeah, it was.
Not a
but
good thing?
It's once you go on the road for a while, you kind of figure out what you do need and what you don't need.
Yeah.
And I was like,
this is just taking up space.
it's
over
taking up
here.
space.
Like,
I was like, you know what? I could wake up like 5 a.m, grab a coffee, and take a shit at Starbucks.
Okay. Yeah.
And I'm good. I don't need a toilet. So minus the toilet,
But did it come with HBO?
No, the only TV I had was on my cell phone.
That's it.
That's
See,
it.
I would replace the toilet with
With
the
a big 52-inch
I
screen.
mean, we're going 72 inch. I don't know how long the van is, but the whole wall. Yeah.
So you would
Gotta
go to
have a
spot
TV.
to spot, city to city, not knowing where you're going to go next time? Like you went to
I
Oklahoma?
kind of planned it.
Yeah.
Like I would go for a couple days and be like, all right, I'm going to go here. And then
Yeah.
I'm going to go here.
And I'm sure maybe not in every place, but I'm sure but as skaters too,
yeah.
you
Yeah.
meet people.
You go to a
and
skate
just-
park
Yeah.
and you just
Everybody.
run into skaters.
Right.
And everything's
Yeah.
cool. They'll tell you where to eat, where to stay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you already have that covered. Where to
Yeah.
stay.
So, of course.
Where to
But-
park.
Where to park.
Yeah,
Because
yeah,
that
you
was my
gotta think
next.
about that.
Yeah, right. That was my next question. Because the thing that I think about van sleeping and stuff is more or less like being exposed to parking somewhere and not being able to, I mean, people are just walking by maybe or right out.
Go down to Venice Boulevard or
I know.
Ocean or whatever.
That's where
And
you're.
I wouldn't park there. But you can see about 30 to 40 campers sitting there.
Right,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
if you're
yeah.
just going through Milwaukee
you
or
can park in a neighborhood and it was a Mercedes Sprinter.
Oh.
So it's kind of nice looking.
Okay.
It didn't really look RV-ish.
got you,
So
got
a couple
you,
days
right.
there, you're fine.
I think I would. I don't know. I just kind of freak out. Like I'd go up to like Mark Johnson's house, and he lived like in the woods, and it's like you can't see.
You really went to Mark Johnson's house?
Yeah.
But
Why is
him
that?
knowing or not
No,
knowing?
I was a big fan. I just broke in. No, could you imagine? No, I would go up there and because he had a little skate thing. And
Yeah.
he built at his house near Big Bear.
Okay.
And I went up there a couple times, and it gets dark, and you can't see out into the wilderness, and that type of shit freaks me out.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm
But
saying,
the
like,
wilderness can't see into you.
whoever's
So-
out there could probably fucking.
So what were
I
you-
think
what
of
were-
worst case
what were
scenario.
you, like a bear? Were you afraid of a bear?
I just don't know who's out there.
There's no one there.
There's no.
I don't know that. I can't see. I can't see.
Jason,
You
Jason's out there. Jason.
He could have been
You
spying.
can't see. They can't see.
It is peaceful up there.
Yeah.
You hear a person chopping wood
Yeah.
across the. It's cool, man. I like that.
Yeah, I went to a lot of peaceful places.
Yeah, I could imagine. So was a lot of it skate, but then maybe a lot of it just like
Camping.
going checking out shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Little of both.
Little of both.
That's what I wanted. I wanted a little of both.
Did you set out to do a year, or did you just go and whatever?
Didn't know how long I was gonna do. I did exactly 11 months.
Okay.
And then I left to Italy. Went to Italy for a little bit. When I came back, I was dating this girl for a little, and she's like, I don't know about you living in this van thing.
Where-
So we got a place together.
what street were you located at the time?
Oh, I was in the hood. So then we got a place together in like October of 2019.
Mm-hmm.
And then March, COVID hit.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, so you just recently got the house a year and a half ago, maybe?
Yeah. Well, that was that place, and then in
Oh.
June of COVID, I moved again.
So you said now you live down in Newport Beach.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Where is that like button? Right? Is it right here or right here?
Just a little scroll coming down the bottom.
It's
Subscribe.
over to it's on your
It's on my right?
left.
It's on
No,
my
on your
left.
left.
Hey,
Yeah.
hit that
there.
button right there.
Right there.
Right there.
Yeah, please.
The like button's kind of like in the middle there. It's like we're kind of.
Oh, it's like
there.
right here?
Kind of.
Like
yeah,
right
the
there?
subscribe's like over to the left.
Like right over there. All right.